Welcome to the Defense and Aerospace Report. I'm Vago Muradian here in Al Udeid Air Base in Qatar, which is key to combat air operations across the Middle East, up into Afghanistan and down to the Horn of Africa, where aircraft like this B-52 Stratofortress bomber are on the job every day. We've been in Qatar to cover the DIMDEX International Maritime Defense Exhibition and Conference, the DIMDEX Conference, and we are sponsored here by DIMDEX 2018. While we've been here, some of our team is back in the United States, in Biloxi, Mississippi, to cover the International Homeland Defense and Security Summit in Biloxi, Mississippi. There we caught up with Mississippi Governor Phil Bryant, a Republican, and we asked him what inspired the conference and why he decided to hold it in Mississippi.
It began in 2017, November of 2016, when I was in Israel and Tel Aviv speaking there at the Israeli Homeland and Defense Summit. And so I asked the Israelis would they be part of an equal and as important summit in Mississippi, and they agreed to do so. So today we have not only Israel represented here, but Taiwan, Korea, and India. And so we are very encouraged by the size of the crowd. We actually had to cut it off. There were so many people wanting to attend, but we're also excited about economic development opportunities within the defense industry, which is very strong in Mississippi. I just think the importance of having an international summit here in Biloxi, Mississippi cannot be stressed often enough. The world has come here to the Mississippi Gulf Coast to see the defense industry, to meet with our leadership, both in the private and public sector. And I think that's quite a testament to the Mississippi Gulf Coast and its leadership. If you've got to look at 90 miles of a coastline, and so what could come ashore here? Drug interdiction, as we had the Commandant of the Coast Guard here today. Drug interdiction is one of the most important things that not only the Coast Guard but Homeland Security is. So we're making sure that hundreds of thousands of tons of drugs are not making their way here. We have a terrible heroin and opioid crisis. Fentanyl is another new drug that's being imported, and so we're trying to stop that before it gets to us. But also a lot of the agencies that are here, the United States Army, for example, Coast Guard will be working with us in natural disasters should one occur. It is more troubling because, as the Commandant was saying today, if we saw ocean levels rise, for example, 6 foot, if you got a 28-foot surge, then you add 6 more feet on top of that. So you've got additional destructive damage. We've seen 500,000-year storms that have been occurring one year after another. So it is concerning. The troublesome part is I'm not sure if there's anything we can do to stop it without mankind returning to the dark ages. It is going to be difficult to find a way to solve these solutions, but mankind will adjust. We will adjust here on the Mississippi Gulf Coast, as will, I think, other states and other countries.